Hello, everybody.
We caught Jeff mid drink.
Yeah,
We were trying to catch Jorge froze, but it didn't work.
I know it.
trying to
Luckily,
catch Jorge. Like,
yeah, that's what I was doing. Luckily, I was able to get my finger out of my nose right before we went live.
Barely.
I was digging for gold.
yeah. Gotta dig somewhere.
When you got to stop before you feel the bottom of your eyeball, Jorge.
Well, I knew I was too deep because my eyes were getting crossed every time I tried to reach in there. I was like, ah!
You knew he was getting too deep there. Do too much more, you'd be scratching your brain cells.
Don't want to mess up those two things.
I don't have too many to begin with, so it won't be a lot.
Well, you only got two. They roll around in there, and every once in a while they find each other. You might have an idea. But it's just for a split second, because then they blast apart.
That hamster wheel is missing a few spokes.
I always tell everybody my mind's like a bolt of lightning, one brilliant flash, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my. That's why I'm here every Sunday night to learn all this knowledge.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna
Glean,
you're gonna get dumber if you hang out with me. That's what's gonna happen.
I hope so. I'll have a lot of fun doing it. You know, when you get to, I'm not going to say our age because Jorge's way younger than me. But you just want to have fun anymore, you know?
Well, as Jorge said, the only person older than you, Curtis, is Jimmy P.
That might be right.
You know, there is such a thing as not caring anymore. Like you get a certain age where the things that would hold you back when you were younger just don't matter.
You just don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. You know, that was so stupid that I would get hung up on these idiotic things like what people might think of me or anything like that.
I got bail money. Hold my beer.
Yeah. Just wait till you hit the next level of it.
Yeah, but when you're 20 and your wife calls and says, "Hey, I wrecked the car," you're like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And nowadays, the only thing I say is, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a freaking car. I don't care.
Yeah, it can be replaced.
You know?
You tend to value
It can be
other things.
replaced.
Yeah. That's all.
I don't know. Somebody crashed my dad's car, he'd freak out.
What's he driving?
Well, yeah, when you restore one.
Yeah, 68 GTX. He's restoring his other one now too. Once he finishes that bug, he's going to start on his other 68.
Are you starting to
The
bag
bug
stuff to take to
don't
the
have as
track?
many parts.
Oh, sorry.
What's that?
No.
The bug don't have quite as many parts.
No, he's already got the chassis done on it. He's starting to put he's got the roof back on it. He's working on some of the other miscellaneous panels and stuff.
And the bugged parts are very available.
Are they?
Yeah,
thought they were kinda scarce.
Oh, yeah.
No.
They're available again. I was looking for his GTX parts shortly after he finished his other one, which was like the beginning of COVID, and there was nothing. They were gone, non-existent. And they came available again. He bought every panel that he could.
There's a company in England now where you can buy a full 21 window Volkswagen van body,
Yeah,
brand
I'd
new,
love to do that.
brand new. And I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" There's another company that makes a '69 Camaro body.
Yeah. Well, there's Ford Cobras again too.
Oh, yeah. There's several companies that make those.
Yeah, there's one out of Brazil. They're selling. There's a dealership in Managua near me that sells them.
But a lot of the Cobra kits are fiberglass.
No, these are aluminum.
Are they?
There was
Yeah.
So most of them I see are fiberglass.
there was one. For
Yeah, no, these are manufactured in South America and then shipped up.
There was a Cobra with a cage, everything, two-tone black with the white stripes at the car show about 2 months ago with a for sale sign in the window.
Yeah.
And
Was it a legit one or was it a
it's a replica.
replica?
And I'm standing there
Or see-
staring at it, and my wife comes up behind me and just like kicks me in the back of the knee, and she's like, "Go somewhere else." because you are not buying that. It's just like
I'd
I
rather have the fiberglass one because I'd rather drive the damn thing and drive it right.
Yeah,
Well, I have an
And
engine.
not worry about killing it.
I was like, all I got to do is refinance the house. All right,
5 times.
It's not,
But are replicas really worth that much money?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
If they're done right.
Yeah, if they're legit done right,
Yeah.
like you said.
Like the ones coming out of South America are supposedly Cobra endorsed.
Oh,
So
Yeah, see, I've got
they're-
an
they're
original
official.
Cobra 427 side oiler sitting out here in my garage. If I was to drop one of them down into a replica, the value of it would.
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh shit! I didn't bring my. Let me go grab something because I was gonna pick your guys' brain while we were on here. Hold on.
Not much left to pick.
Yeah.
I think he already dug it out.
He took it.
Yeah, he gave you a shout out on the plug yesterday, Curtis.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Now we're expecting content. Fish room tours
Yeah.
Fish room tours.
of your own, damn it.
If I ever quit moving stuff around all the time and screwing with stuff,
I know. That's my thing too. Is I have my tanks are empty most of the time anyway because there's I put the fish in, let them spawn, pull them out, let the scuds eat the eggs, find 1 or 2 fry, pull the fry out.
Find more fry.
Yeah, sometimes the freaking checker barbs are a good one for that. Every time I pull a fry out, I find more.
That's about right. You could try picking the brains, Jorge, because there ain't much left.
No, this is I was actually talking about this last night on Nick's live stream, and I wanted to do a variation on. Well, it'll still be considered a plug. On the plug side of the things that I do, but I wanted to do, and I want to divide it into 2 sections. I want to do one where I kind of, bring awareness to a lot of the local breeders in our community. Because this is what I'm finding out, that by doing this thing with the plug, I'm getting a lot of people that don't necessarily are in our immediate circle. I'm getting a lot of new viewers. And I would love for them, because they're kind of like in the same boat before we kind of fell into this, where we're kind of wondering, but you wanted to buy fish, who you could buy them from, who are some of the reputable people out there, because you don't necessarily always want to go through some of the bigger ones. And so what I wanted to do was, and I don't know how many episodes it would take me, because depending on how many of our local breeders, but like, for example, I've got Nick, I've got Jeff, Aquafunk, Just One More Fish, Jesse. I'm thinking I'm gonna do another category because he's more of a business. He's doing that full time, and I think I want to do. And I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if I should do it with guys that are doing it part time, and then have of the people that we know that are doing that, and then have one for like Jody P, Just One More Fish, which are really bigger businesses, where they are almost doing that 100 full time. Or should I just do it all together? What do you guys think?
I think separate would be good. I
Yeah.
mean, you still have different versions of that because you've got like the Dan's Fish where he's purely import. You got Jesse where he imports and breeds. Jody where she imports and breeds.
Yeah,
I mean, I suppose that's not solely true about Dan either because he's breeding some stuff in house now too, like the Miller Eyes and stuff like that.
and what I wanted to focus on is kind of like, for example, Curtis. I can do on Curtis and make people aware that Curtis has some of the rare live bears, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, as I get this list, I'll be reaching out to you guys and which really your focus, because everybody has something a little bit different that they breed. And I kind of wanted to almost do like a little spotlight on your breeding, especially if you have a website, just general information that somebody from the outside coming across this channel can go, hey, I was looking for this type of fish. Now I know where I can go get them.
I need to take the website down.
Huh? Oh, you don't have one yet?
Well, I have one. It's just I don't have anything listed on it because
Oh, okay.
I don't really make enough fish to list right now. But I keep getting messages, people wanting to buy what I have, but or they don't have a whole lot to sell. At least not worth to make it worthwhile to ship them.
I'm getting messages too on these green dragons all the time.
Yeah.
You see, and that's the whole thing. It would be nice to be able to have a place where if somebody was interested, and I don't know what I'm going to call it yet and how I want to structure it, but I do want to start talking to some of the people to make sure that there's a way for people that are looking for something, they know where to go, because there's, like I said, what Curtis is breeding is not necessarily the same thing that what you're breeding, Jeff and Mike. Are you breeding for? I know you bred in the past, and I know you do it now. But is it something that you're actively consider yourself a breeder, or it's just more? Whatever
I'm gonna
happens,
start
happens?
kicking into breeding more.
Yeah, we're gonna get him going on shipping fish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
that's a whole nother problem
Yeah.
for me. Is I really only have access to postal.
Oh,
In order for me to ship overnight, I have to take a day off of work. If I take a day off of work, I'm out close to $400. So, I have to have a really big sale in order to justify that.
Yeah, see, I have access to USPS, FedEx, and postal.
Mhm.
Well, I think 2-day I might be able to pull off, but ground I can do, and I can do postal overnight. But that's fucking stupid. The price on it is ridiculous.
yeah. Because, like, for example, I know in the chat right now, for example, I know Cheryl, she sells. Ed obviously sells. Let me see who else is in here. I know Stephen P, but he does more of the plants. But I don't know if he's selling or he's just giving them away as memberships. Well, obviously Jody P, Jesse. Who else is in here? There might be some other people that I'm not even aware that they were breeding and trying to sell stuff. And that's
I'm
what I
pretty
want
sure
to
that
do.
there are.
I wanted to start, like Beto said, doing a list. And be able
Steven
to sell-
says he's rarely selling.
okay. Oh, he is, or is it?
He says he
Rarely.
rarely sells.
Oh, but now
He's got some
but is
stuff
it
that he needs to breed that I want. So
Oh, okay. Steven, is that because you're not
Shipping.
out there as a breeder or vendor, or because you're not really doing it for that reason?
most
Like
everybody
he's
that's not breeding to sell is because of shipping.
Oh, okay.
The stress is involved with it.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Straight up pain in the ass.
And a lot of people get really attached to their fish, when they breed them themselves.
Yeah.
So if something happens to them in shipping, they get more upset
Oh,
than they
okay.
would if it was like a business doing it.
Shipping sucks.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, it
Jesse
does.
said.
I've got
I can imagine. That's why I didn't send stuff. I used to breed
Yeah.
and ship, but burned out. Okay, on that fast. Yeah, and so that's
Or
kind of what
pike.
I was trying to do. Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
I got 4 pikes that need to go soon because they're getting way the hell too big to ship. And I don't need them hitting like 15 inches and then me having to drive them somewhere.
Right.
Is Curtis drinking
That's so
water
slurpy.
again?
That's so slurpy.
Yeah, I'm gonna change his name. Well, I shut the door and he hears everybody in here talking, so he sits
Yeah.
right by the door whining. So I let him in, and he does that.
Yeah, that's my
Hey.
dog.
If you
He's just
slurp-
letting everybody know he's here.
if you
My
slurp
dog
it-
is funny because as soon as I walk in the garage, I can have his food set out there. He won't eat. But once I walk in there, he immediately goes to the bowl, starts eating, looking at me. Eating, looking at me. I say, what are you doing?
The same. If I'm not sitting in the kitchen, the dog won't eat. I have no idea what the hell's up with that, but if I walk out of the kitchen, he stops eating and follows me.
when I had the goldfish in here because I had 2 of them that I got in the winter, so I kept them in here. He would stick his schnoz down there, and those goldfish, them great big back fins, big, it splash him with water, and then he'd look at me like, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, "Stick your face down there again, dummy."
Dumbass.
Yeah, them
But
goldfish.
he drinks out of the 29s on the floor. by the door, so he reaches his head in and drinks out of it. I had the T-bar cichlids in there, and I think they were starting to nip at his tongue finally.
Yeah,
'Cause they were getting used to him being in there, and
Mhm.
his water
started
bowl,
hitting at him.
but he drinks out
Yeah,
of
my
it.
cat drinks out of this 20 long I got down here, and they're always nipping at her damn tongue.
What is it about
Yeah.
aquarium water? Because I have
no idea.
you know, Toby is in the garage and he has his own bucket of water. He never drinks out of it. He drinks out of the tanks.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand why. But you won't touch his water bowl.
My cat's that way too. She won't touch her water bowl. She'll drink out of this tank.
I need to set that one on the floor and see if he drinks any of that.
Yeah.
What do you got in there, Curtis?
It's salt water.
Oh,
Yeah. I moved the T-bars to the 90. Now they got the 90 set up, but I
oh, well, God.
think I'm going to try spawning the Severums down in that 29.
Anoxic filter gravy. Ooh.
Yeah, you know when you squeeze out the sponges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
My
sure
dog
they
will
would.
sniff around it, but he won't necessarily drink it. But I don't get it. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, Beto says it's nutrients. Maybe it could be.
Mm.
Maybe.
It might be.
They like fish food. They like snails. They like whatever hits the
Yeah.
floor.
If there's a dead animal on the road, they like to roll in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't had mine do that yet.
Mm.
Lucky. I've had one of my old dogs used to get loose off of his leash every now and again. And one time he brought a whole damn freaking deer corpse home.
Oh wow.
It was somebody's cleanings from hunting season,
Oh.
but
Mhm.
still I had to deal with it once he brought it home.
Oh, yeah.
The neighbor over here's Rottweiler got loose and got one of the cows that was in the field just down the road and drug it home.
I haven't had one of my dogs do that yet.
Well,
When I
that
had-
cattle farm showed up at their door too.
when I had my greyhound,
Yeah.
it was weekly that there was either a cat on my patio or a rabbit on my patio, and he would never eat them.
Yeah.
He'd just kill them and drop them by the
Bring 'em.
door.
You want to show Dad what he did?
Then he'd look
Yeah,
at
right. Present.
like went over real well with the wife, and she'd open the door and there's a dead cat or a dead rabbit laying there. I said, "Well, if you put him in the truck with you, you don't have to worry about anybody messing with you because he'll just bite him."
Yeah, my dog thinks he can outrace anything because he won't kill like cats and stuff like that, but he likes to taunt him. If he tries to corner him, and then he'll just kind of sit there and see what
Chase
he'll
them
do.
down.
Yeah, but he won't kill him. He won't bite him or anything like that. He just likes to chase. That's his thing. He likes to.
That lab husky was like that too. He'd sit on the deck. When he was younger, he'd chase the deer and the rabbits and the squirrels. And as he got older, he stopped chasing the deer because he knew he couldn't get to them. But he never caught on to the rabbits. So I mean, the deer would egg him on. He'd go running full bore, get to the end of his run, and then do a backflip. every
'cause he's
time.
got a leash.
And the deer would just stand there and watch him because they knew where his run ended.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea, though, George. On that, you call it George's
Yeah.
list or something.
Yeah, no, it'll be from the plug. It'll be a plug, but it'll just be more, like
Focused
sometimes
on.
lately I've been doing where I'll find a group of cichlid channels, and that's really what I focus on. I want to do one where I focus on the community breeders, so that people that are coming in and they know who in the community breeds fish, what they breed, how to get a hold of them, because everybody's always looking for fish, certain fish,
Yeah.
and that way we have like a working list of who's doing what.
Yeah, and then you got like the niche breeders too, like Ed, Curtis, me, and
Mm-hmm.
Greg Sage. So guys who breed the rare stuff. Even Mitchell Broom.
Yeah.
I'd like to see
So-
Mitchell. I'd like to see Mitchell start shipping stuff. But I
Oh,
don't
glad.
know if we'll ever get there.
Yeah,
He might. Isn't he close to retirement?
he should be getting there.
Yeah,
I think he might be getting close to retirement. When he finally does, he might decide to start shipping then.
Oh, looks like Chris is going to be moving soon. He finally got a house. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen
congrats,
that.
Chris.
hope he got one big enough for me and Jeff to stay at.
I may have made some arrangements with Jody too.
Hey, as long as they got a space where I can park a trailer, that's all I'm asking.
Shoot, I'll
Yeah,
take,
I ain't sleeping in that damn Subaru. So
I'll take Jeff. I'll take my army cots and my sleeping bags, and we can just fold them out in the business.
In the fish room, it'll be warm.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
One day, Jody's gonna go open up the shop, and he's gonna have a bunch of sleeping bodies inside.
a bunch of degenerates laying in there.
Jenny said she'd pull the motorhome out.
That'll work.
No,
too.
we don't need a motorhome. Like Curtis was saying, a cot in the fish room is more than enough. It's not gonna freeze in there.
Yeah, I got the cots. We tried that in our tent because we got a big old
Just
tent,
put them up a teepee.
and the wife was like, "Let's just get the cots," and then, yeah, that worked.
Yeah,
that
I'm
worked.
done sleeping on the ground.
That worked like once or twice, and then all of a sudden I got this queen size Gigando airbed that I have to pump up with my truck. I was like, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Heated blankets and
That ain't camping.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
mind camping. But I'm
So-
not gonna be primitive when I do it.
As I get further along in this redesign on the fish room, instead of doing a 60 breeder here, I think I might do one of those 55s on its side
Yeah.
because I should have just enough space for it.
They're pretty cool tanks.
Yeah,
They're just right for plecos and shellies.
I grow outs.
I have
Good for
all
grow
Not
outs.
from, yeah, moving the fish from the 40 up to that.
I have the glass for it. I just don't have the time and where to put it yet.
Yeah, I got the glass for it too. I think.
That's what's good
I'm
about
making them.
that's what's good about 55s. Those I've got like 3 of them for free because one panel was cracked. And it was like, yeah, I'll come pick it up. And then I just cut it apart and keep the glass for something else.
Yep.
Just got to be careful when you're trying to make lids because some of them are tempered and they don't like to get cut.
Yeah. Especially when you try to cut them with a tile saw.
Yeah, they explode when you do it with a tile saw. I found that out. Boom! I actually did it. I don't know where it is. It's over there somewhere. I took a 10 to make a low boil, like about a 7-gallon, just for like shrimp, just to see if I could do it. And I got all the way around until I got to the back glass, and then it went boom. I was just like,
Oh, but you didn't break it down, right? You were trying to cut the aquarium
Yeah.
as it was built. Oh,
yeah, I just the front, the end, the other end, and I got to the back, and it was, and it was like, yeah, well,
Lady at that corner.
got to clean that up before she gets home.
Yeah.
yeah. I want to do the same thing, but I'm actually breaking down the panels to individual pieces of glass, and then I'm gonna cut them and re-silicone them. But yeah, that was kind of why I didn't get rid of a lot of those tents that I took down because I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna have a lot
Yeah.
of class to practice on.
I'm actually probably gonna do that on top for my or with a couple of 5s, lay them on their side and make them low boys.
I'm going to do it with a 29 over here, too.
I think if you use the newer tanks, you're pretty safe because they don't waste their time tempering them.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's what
them
it was.
older
You hit
tanks-
tempered glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The newer ones are just panes of glass. You can just cut right through those.
Yeah, it feels real flimsy. It doesn't feel like any tempered.
And
They're
I-
10 gallons. I doubt they're gonna take the time to put tempered glass on a 10-gallon tank.
Well,
They used to.
You'd be
They used to temper
surprised.
all the bottoms.
Yeah, but they weren't $10 on when you got them on sale either. I mean, and now they
No, they're
kind of like throw
$10 new.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's back in the 90s. So dollar was different.
Yeah.
I would still do it again. I would do it again. And the tile saws are easy.
Yeah, I've got one.
I didn't even take the black frame off of it.
Mm,
I just zzz, zzz. I mean, it takes forever.
yeah.
You got to go really, really slow, but it works.
Yeah, I have a 29 that I also want to take, kind of like what you guys would Mike had done with the 55 and take the bigger
I'm gonna do
panels.
it with 29.
Yeah. And cut them into that. And I think I'll be able to do it. What I did, I saw, well, what I've been watching recently is it's an Asian channel. I think it's called Lang DIY or something like that. And he uses wood to make these little mini table ponds, and he lines them with plastic on the inside, almost like if you were building a regular pond, but he does it in a miniature size. So I was thinking, well, shit, I don't have the plastic liner, but I could probably cut the dimensions of the glass and just wrap them around in wood and have this little table pond. So that's kind of one of the things that I think I'm going to do or try to do and see what happens.
Well, Fishman did that. Do you ever
Yeah.
watch Fishman?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he made a wood frame one, like the old Meta frames, but he made it out of wood.
And then he just lined it with glass.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to do. So
Yeah.
I have to check
And
it
it
out.
held water.
What happened?
It held water.
And if you don't want to use plastic, if you do like plywood,
Yeah.
instead of just trim, make a plywood box, just cut your front out like you would a great big tank. Just use plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
My 200 gallon has 1/8 inch plexiglass in it because the wood is holding the weight. The plexiglass
Yeah.
is what makes it waterproof. So
Yeah.
you can use, I bought that at Home Depot or wherever.
Now, how did you glue the
LA.
plexiglass? Did you have to get the acrylic cement?
Plexiglass is glued in there with Gorilla
Oh, wow. Okay. And how did you seal the corners? With silicone?
pure silicone. Because
I thought silicone wouldn't attach to acrylic.
Yeah, I made some
Gorilla will.
Lexan.
Oh.
Yeah, I've made some Lexan mat and filter holders out of Lexan and silicone them in place, and you can pick up the whole tank with it.
Gorilla will go from plexiglass to glass.
Oh, okay.
It'll seal that too.
Mm.
That's the only one I found because regular GE will for a while and then
It lets go.
it'll let go of one or the other. But the Gorilla, it's all right. It's kind of like their wood glue. If you ever use their wood glue, you have to break the wood because you're not getting the glue joint apart.
Yeah, I have that problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
you won't
learned.
get that joint apart.
Yeah, I've learned.
Yeah.
If it's something I
It
might
sucks.
want to take apart 10 years from now, don't use Gorilla. Just use regular wood glue.
I had to use a Sawzall and one of those little very saw things. Yeah, oscillating.
Oscillator.
Oscillating.
Yeah. That sucked.
I tried to take a tank apart with that. That didn't work. I thought I got, get the silicone out of the corner and you could get that little thin blade in between there. Just, oh, hell no.
It broke the glass, or it just didn't do anything.
It's too big. Won't go in there.
Oh, okay.
The easiest
I
thing
found
I found is a guitar string.
Oh,
Fishing
yeah.
thing. A guitar string all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Slick as
That's how we used to pull car windshields like that.
Yep.
At the salvage yard.
Yep.
I find
Pull one out quick that way.
those blades that you break the tips on, the real skinny ones, those work pretty good and cut through the glass. I mean, the silicone in the corners. That's how
Yeah.
I've broken all the ones that I've done, is using that. But I haven't done anything very big. The biggest thing, it's probably a 20 gallon that I've taken apart and
I
put
used
together again.
Every time my 240, I had to reseal. That's what I used to cut all the silicone out of it.
The 55s, the 3 that I've taken apart, I use the little small, don't ask me because I'm not a musician, the smallest guitar string.
Mm.
Just put the gloves on, wrapped it around, and just went right through it. Because those things will cut you if you're not careful. took it right out.
Yeah, E strings.
Yeah.
Works good. And then you have that great big job of cleaning all the glue and everything else
Yeah.
off.
Scraping
I
all
find
that
the
off.
hardest thing is removing the plastic frames off of them, and once you get past that, everything else is real quick and easy.
Well, if you get them real long blades, they ain't too bad because you can get them right up underneath there and cut them right along.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've never had trouble with those. Use a great big, like a wallpaper knife, one that's like 8 or 10 inches. That's another thing I do when no one else is home but me.
Keep yourself busy.
Well, and
Out of trouble.
she's a very good helper, so she wants to help. I mean, she can run the table saw, she can run all that. And if I start
Oh,
taking tanks apart, she's like, I'll be at work, and she's like, I took that other tank apart for you. I'll be like, that's the one I wasn't going to take apart.
The last one I took apart, I used this.
oh wow.
What is that? It's a weapon.
It's an Alaskan skinning knife. That's the last
Oh.
one I took apart. I used that.
I don't have one of those.
Nope.
I
Speaking
took
of
that 55 apart really quick with that thing. Just got it in the corner and shoved down.
Speaking of that, I can tell where she's at. She's out screwing with that old station wagon.
Oh boy.
What station wagon?
It's a 71 Volkswagen 412 with the pancake engine in it. It's a 2-door station wagon.
Yeah. Volkswagen Nomad.
More or less.
I'm not sure what's going to happen with it, but she's got it almost ready to bring home. 'Cause she built
You'll be dating it soon.
she built the engine in her Beetle.
Oh yeah.
She had some help, you know, how to put this together and that together, but
Good night, Ed.
She had.
she needs a little muscle every now and then to get bolts loose and crap. But, well, the flywheel on a Volkswagen torques to like 275 foot-pounds. Most people can't get that broke loose.
Yeah.
I use a 3/4 inch breaker bar with my handle off my floor jack as my cheater.
Yep.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, she put the headliner and all her interior in her car because I told her, like, I ain't touching it because I don't have the patience. The carpet will piss me off. The headliner will piss me off. I can tell you that right now. You know, if you want to put brake pads on, this and that, that's cut and dry. But that stuff will be in very particular and making stuff fit. That's not me.
It sort of is an Ulu, and Ulu's a little bit different, though.
Yeah. So I basically get all the greasy, nasty work to do, and she does the
Finish work.
finish work. Well, I have my air tools locked up down here so that she's not got all my air nailers and shit out. I don't need that going on when I'm not here.
Next, you'll come home,
Yeah.
she'll have a grinder over there cutting the damn lock off.
Maybe.
I needed the air nailer. I couldn't wait on you to get home.
I need to teach her how to paint. Then I don't have to paint no more. That'll be the best part.
She'd probably do it.
She probably would.
Yeah.
Well, that old wagon, she can practice all she wants, and we'll just sand the shit back off if she screws it up. So
Yep.
here's your buddy, Mr. Whipstick.
And I seen the whipsticks sneak in there.
Hey, what?
I was gonna jump on earlier and then I just didn't. Did you see his
Whip
short?
links at the top of the chat. You can jump up here now.
Did you see his short where he put his phone in a fish bag and stuck it in his toe?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I never thought about that, but it would work.
But like
I've already
my last Samsung was waterproof, so I'd stick that under the water. I'd just keep the charging port out, but eventually you couldn't hear people when you talk. Great video though.
Get a little bit waterlogged in it.
Yeah.
Well, as cheap as the knockoff GoPros are nowadays, there's no point in having to drop your phone in the tank.
Well, and they make cases. They make cases for them now, where you can just put any phone in there and just
Oh,
Pretty
seal,
much.
seal it up.
yeah,
and
it's called the
drop it.
sandwich bag with a little zip tie
Yeah.
on it.
I guess I get heat seal one in. Never thought of
Well,
that.
Yeah.
technically that thing was in an OtterBox too, so it shouldn't really got affected. But the OtterBox was old, so I'm sure it wasn't watertight anymore.
Big of a pain in the ass as those are to get on a phone.
The
Yeah,
This
I
one
don't know.
doesn't have one. This one's just got a semi-rigid.
I don't know that I'll ever buy one of those again.
Well, that Samsung Galaxy is so damn big. When you throw an OtterBox on top of it, it doesn't fit in any phone mounts anymore.
Yeah,
Well, it's like double the size.
Yeah,
yeah. I have
Yeah,
a phone
they-
mount on the dash of my truck, and my wife's phone won't fit in it.
yeah.
Jody P. She heat sealed an elf in the shelf and put it in her tank.
Hey, that's an idea.
That heat sealer is pretty freaking handy to have sometimes. It works really
Yep.
well.
Instead of tying rocks to its feet and dropping it in the tank, the heat sealer would be better.
Mhm. I will say that I've heat sealed some stuff that most people probably wouldn't. Well, I've opened food, when you buy it by the pound
Mm-hmm.
and you take out
Yeah.
however much you're using. I just
And
take
reseal it.
Yeah, I just take the bag in there and reseal it, throw it back in the refrigerator. The bag just keeps getting
Yeah.
shorter and shorter and shorter.
Little bastard kept floating with a couple rocks in there too. Bigger rock, Jody, bigger rock.
That's right. Full of gravel.
Yeah, need a vacuum bag next time.
We took a big rock, tied it to his feet, and dropped it in a tank. It was either that or concrete shoes.
Yeah, that's what I was putting underwater. Was my old Ultra. Fortunately, I remembered to put insurance on it, so when I dropped it and shattered it, I got a new one for the cost of the copay or whatever, which was good instead of spending almost $2,000 for a damn new phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just sent me
it's crazy.
Verizon just sent me this deal. I can upgrade to the iPhone 17 for like $5.30 a month.
Yeah,
Over 20 years.
No, total is like $230 because I'm trading my old one in. So
yeah, they were offering me something like that too, but since I smashed it, they wouldn't trade it in.
yeah. If you go in there and the screen's all shattered and stuff, you don't come out of there very good.
Yeah,
Remember when the razors first come out, the titanium razors?
Mhm.
Guy I used to work with went and got one the same day. He threw it underneath. He opened it up and threw it underneath the car and ran over it to see if it'd break.
the old Razor flip phone, or
Yeah, it broke.
Yeah. I went through like 6 of those damn things in a year. I put them in my front pocket, and I was working at Foster and Smith, so when I leaned up against the racking, it just smash it.
Mhm. Yeah, I was working with a guy. He had a brand new. I mean, like that day, he got his cell phone, and we're trying to get. I don't remember what we were taking apart. He's got like a 36-inch pipe wrench up against. He's up against the frame. You know how you put all your. And as soon as he put all that pressure on the frame, you could hear that phone. And I just started laughing. And he's throwing the pipe wrench. And he's just not effing funny. I'm like, yeah, it is, dude. Because you're a dumbass in your pocket.
I was working at a Verizon shop on their HVAC system, and I went to put my ladder back up on the work fan, and the work phone fell out of my pocket. I backed over and folded it, and didn't realize I did it until I drove back to figure out where I dropped it at. Kind of funny that I smashed it in the damn Verizon parking lot.
Yep.
I try not to.
Well, George, I'll start making up that list of all the other channels I got. I think it's right at about 200.
Wow. Shit, I thought I was busy.
Yeah. I didn't keep a list.
Well,
And climbing.
it's funny because I know Jeff has been busier now, because it used to be I would go to what I thought was a new channel and Jeff would be in there in the comments. Now who I'm coming across,
I usually look for him or you in the comments.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now who
Watching
I'm
Salty's
coming
in a lot.
across is Stefan. Salt and
Yeah.
Lushy.
Yeah.
I see him. I'm thinking, oh, this is a channel I never heard about. Clicking on it is like Stefan's there. Hey, hello from my
Yeah.
fish room in Chicago.
Yeah.
You see a lot of that.
Yeah.
You tell him to write some of them channels down, Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time I think I'm getting to the end of the list, I start finding more.
Find
and
more.
channels. Which is good. I mean, if we really want the hobby to grow, that's good to see.
I sat here one day bored and just started going through channels. I haven't seen this one before. I better write it down. Well, hell, there's another one. There's another one and another.
Yep.
I think I found like 15 that day.
Yeah, I was telling Nick I used to write them in a pad, like a writing pad at work, and I would tear off the sheets and bring them with me. But it got to the point where I had a stack of like loose leaf sheets everywhere. So I went and got my little nifty little notebook now. That's where I do all my stuff on there, and it keeps track of it. I also have to keep track of
Put a check mark by it.
yeah, that's kind of what I do. Look, if you can see the ones, these are like the channels that I've talked, and the ones that I've already mentioned in one of the plugs. I'll check them off, and then I'll put a date in the episode that I talked about them, and that way I can keep track of it. Or else I'd probably be repeating channels over and over again.
I definitely would be.
But that's how I kind of keep track of it. What I'm finding out too, though, is that from that same list, it's like dual purpose, because then it gives me other people that I could interview for my live streams too. So, like Tout Poison, he said he would come on, but he said just give me a little bit of time because he's working on something, and so there's like every so often I'll find a few people that are willing to do the live stream. That's the whole thing, is finding people that are at that point where there's like, yeah, I'll come on.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm pushing up on sub to close to 6,000 channels now.
6,000 channels that you found?
Yeah.
Holy smoke.
Not all of them are fish keepers, but yeah,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's close to 6,000 channels now. I'd say probably like
Oh, you're talking on
between
your
4,500 and 5,000 or sub.
channels that you're sub
Or
to.
that
Is
I've
that
sub
what
to.
you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're still way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. I have a few that are necessarily fish related, but
Yeah.
where am I at? Where am I subscribed?
It doesn't take anything to sub to a person. It
Yeah,
helps them out.
I tend to subscribe even to people that don't have content, but they're
Yeah.
real active in the comments.
Yep.
Because I
'Cause
know
then you can
sooner or
harass
later,
them and eventually give
sooner
them
or
a short
later
tag.
they'll post something. You know, they'll
Yeah.
get that itch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's
I
pretty
do
much
have
just
a few,
subscribed to YouTube.
Pretty much, yeah. I've got a couple music channels, a couple comedian channels, some dirt bike, and some fishing channels. But it can't even be like a sixth of it. So I'm pretty sure I was only subbed to like maybe 500 of those channels before I found the Fish Fam.
Are they still active?
Most of them are, not all of them. Some of them disappeared when they changed. Like I'd say 8 years ago or so, they changed some of the rules on paying out. Yeah.
Whip.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, when some of
Brand.
them dropped out when they changed how they pay out and stuff.
You know, it's funny because even doing this, I'll find channels because the list got way ahead of me for a while, and it's only been a few months, and I go back and the channels are no longer active. I mean, their last post was like 6-7 months ago.
Right.
Yeah, no. So
All
it's
right.
like, oh man,
We all got to say
Even
it
if I'm,
at the same time. Sure it is, Will. Sure it is.
If I'm scrolling the like the shorts and stuff, if I see something that I thought was really funny or something, I'll give them a sub
Yeah.
for making me laugh.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. Again, it doesn't cost you anything to sub to somebody. It doesn't.
No.
But it means a whole lot to the person you're subbing to. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
especially
it's
for a small channel.
yeah, well, even if you're not a small channel, I mean, a sub is a sub. You know, it's the whole idea of having a channel is you want subs. So
Yeah.
whip.
Getting a little risque.
He's putting out his business out there like that.
Well, Steven, he's looked. There is no point.
Well, I'm pretty sure most of us have. And there used to be porn on YouTube back in the day.
Back in the day,
I don't know. I've
There
never
probably is
looked
on
at that.
YouTube,
I used to have
YouTube TV.
I used to have a
I think that was
morbid.
I think that was Craig's
look.
first YouTube channel.
I used to look
Well, you
at
think he walks around in shirtless all the time?
Right?
Uh,
As boxers. Yeah.
And Craig says sickos, right?
Sickos.
Oh my.
You were saying, George?
No. When I started coming on, it was more because I used to look at the videos like it was, you know how they used to have on VHS Faces of Death, and that's kind of the stuff I used to watch for on YouTube.
5 Faces of Death.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I have
And, I
one
was
of
like,
those.
and then you would come across when Kosovo was going on, you would see all those videos of the beheadings and stuff like that. You used to be able to watch.
Have you
that
ever
on
watched the
YouTube.
helicopter accidents, George?
No.
Oh, there's like they
Yeah.
land, the helicopter land. The guy'd they'd be walking up to the helicopter and not duck. You know, yeah, they get pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'll pass on all those.
Yeah, I haven't watched that stuff in forever, but that was at the
Yeah.
time I was still active. I was still active in the military, so that you
Whip,
do
even
tend to
if you
develop.
were go ahead.
No, you do tend to develop this morbid sense of humor. I can't look at it now. Even watching videos where people break their, they fall and break their bones and stuff. I can't even watch that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Whip, even if you were retired, you wouldn't be able to keep up. I tried
With what?
trying to keep up with everybody's content.
Oh yeah, no.
Even when I was sleeping like 2 hours a day, I still couldn't keep up.
Yeah, there's so many channels now that it'll
Yeah.
send me notifications, and I try to go to as many as I can. But
Well,
yeah,
I was getting
I'm
like 90 hours a week on YouTube.
Oh, dude.
At some point, I got to work. You know.
Well, I would listen to it while I was working and driving and stuff.
Oh, Mike finally drilled his lava rock.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna make like an avatar thing in one of his tanks,
Oh, okay.
but he's
That
using
should be.
acrylic rods to hold the rocks up.
He could have just used pumice and it would have floated.
Yep.
Later, I see you.
And he's gonna use lava rock. Yeah, skydivers landing in alligator farms. Yeah, that's always fun to watch.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I
thinking
used to
that
watch. Does this thing tell you how many people you're subscribed to? I know.
No, you have to freaking count it. It sucks.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't doing that then. Forget it.
The easiest way to do it is to count how many fit on the page, and then just remember the last one and keep scrolling.
I don't need to do that bad. I know it's a lot
Like
of
you
people.
get it in
that I'm
like
subbed to.
you can get it like tens or 15s or something like that.
Yeah,
It
I don't
sucks.
need to know that bad. I just know it's
Before
a lot
long,
of people.
Jeff's gonna get a notification that says you have reached the end of YouTube. Please
It probably
restart.
starts on subbing, you know. No, I'm sure that it can't go forever. There used to be a limit of 4,000, but I've
was there?
yeah, I beat that a long time ago now.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten any sort of notifications as to.
I'm
I know
not
I'm
that
I'm
close.
around 2,000 channels, probably some close to that. Not even over 2,000.
Every now and again, I run across somebody that I thought I subbed to that I'm not. You know, I was really confident that I subbed to him, but then I go and I'm not. But I don't fall into that old belief of getting unsubbed by YouTube. That's I'm pretty sure
vibes.
a mental thought to click the button to unsub.
Probably.
That's why everybody has the private subs. That way they can't tell who you're subbed to and who you're not.
I don't do that. I leave mine public.
Might
Or
as
the
well.
best ones, you go into a chat and you've been a mod in, then you no longer are a mod. No, YouTube done that.
Happens all
Well,
the time.
the only one I've really noticed that was Auntie K came into my stream and I could have swore she'd been there before and I'd already modded her once.
Hmm.
But I know you can be a mod and not sub to somebody.
Mhm.
YouTube doesn't automatically kick you for unsubbing, which is weird. They should.
Mm.
And there have been a couple channels I was a mod in, and I go to them now. I'm no longer have a wrench, so I no longer go there.
I don't go to too many other lives. It's kind of you can only expand your circle so much and still be consistent. I know, like you guys and any of you guys, when you guys go live, I'll go watch. But yeah, no, I don't. Not nearly as much as what I used to before, where I would catch almost everything that was on.
Kind of like this guy down here.
Yeah.
See, when I started doing some unsubbing, I made sure that it was public because I don't know if I decide not to support somebody, there's a reason behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not intentionally looking for a conflict, but I'm not gonna hide my opinion either.
There's no sense in it.
No, life's too short. If you like being somewhere, you go there. If you don't, you don't.
I agree.
There's some I miss just as I don't get the notification to it.
I get so many notifications that it drowns out the other notifications. So, yeah.
He gets
I
so
had
many
an-
at once, he thinks his phone's ringing.
I
Well,
had to
sometimes,
mute.
yeah.
I had to mute the notifications because that phone would go bing, bing, bing. Like,
Oh, yeah,
my wife
well,
would be like, "Who's trying to
my
get a hold of you?" I
phone's-
said,
My phone's on silent except for like if I get a call, I get a vibration.
mhm.
But if I get any kind of other notification, they're all silent. They're only
Mm.
visual notifications. Because I deleted everything once because of it. I just can't handle that kind of notifications coming across.
Yeah. I have mine's usually always on silent at work. I just have it in my pocket. It just vibrates. It's,
Yeah, I've had a few like that too, Whip, but
too much going
I don't
on.
know. It's extremely rare that I've seen that on myself. Normally, if I wasn't subbed, it was on purpose. But there's a few that I was confident I had been and wasn't. My
Yeah,
memory is also faulty though, so I don't trust it.
Oh, we got
I'm too lazy to
Kenny.
go unsub from channels, but there's only been like 2 channels that I intentionally unsubbed. That is like,
couple.
okay, that's it.
There's been
No more.
4
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, there's just a
No more, I'm
couple.
done.
I mean, even if I don't enjoy watching their content, I'll still leave the sub there. I just turn off the notifications.
I did that and was still getting notifications for them.
I've been unsubbed and still got notifications, and that's frustrating. Then you have to go through and try to find out how to hide them,
Mm-hmm.
and then later on they come back up again.
Well, what ones I watch now is about the only ones I think I'll watch for a while.
Yeah. Well, you never know. There's always somebody that pops up doing something different.
Yeah, there's new ones that pop up. There's one I watch, and Jorge's brought him up a few times. Ogle's Fish Room.
Mm-hmm.
He don't make a lot of content, but he will pop up every now and then.
Yeah. I know that
I've
my
invited-
Monday nights
I've
suck.
invited him. I've invited to get him on here, but
Yeah.
he's just not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
I think everybody that's on Monday night I support, so and they all stream at the same damn time.
But the guy's almost 70 years old too, so
Hell, he's in good company.
yeah. Wait a minute, he might actually be older than you, Curtis.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But
Bring
not
it on.
much.
Not by much. Yeah, just 11 years, 12 years or so.
You got a long way to go to catch Jimmy.
I don't even know how old Jimmy is because I've never asked him.
Jimmy?
Mhm.
Well, how old's Xerith? Add 10,000 years to that. You helped cool the damn thing down.
You know the Alexa thing that you sent me? Which we're not going to play here because it's.
Oh, the one that I sent you?
I sent that to Jimmy and all I got back was, what in the freaking hell is this?
I guess that has something to do with Tesla.
It was,
It's a Grok Unhinged. She is
Oh,
naughty as hell.
Yeah.
But I know she refers to that X thing that used to be Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah. Because I couldn't figure out what the hell she was talking about when she said she got some of her information from X, or people are commenting on X. I said, well, what the fuck's X?
that's the porn channel. You go to X, there's porn all over that.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Oh, is Kenny here? I see people saying hi to
No.
Kenny. I'm kind of
I
hiding
haven't
from
seen-
Kenny because he's
Kenny's
whooping my
going-
butt terrible in fantasy football.
Kenny's going
I mean,
live.
he took me behind the shed and gave it to me. It was bad.
Oh boy.
Kenny's
Yeah.
going live this right now, so that's why they're talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just started up.
Yeah.
He got back into the
It's still
streaming
basketball.
again.
That's like Steamfot goes now on Saturday nights every once in a while, too.
Yeah, I said something
Yeah.
to Kenny about changing time if I needed to for him, and he's like, "Nope, just stay where you are."
Yeah. It's there's so many of us streaming. It sucks to not be able to go support them because I'm streaming at the same time as them. But I mean, still, we only have so much damn time,
Right.
and I can't stay up any later than I already do. So it stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice if I was retired, then I could, because then I would.
I'm retired and I still don't.
Yeah, I'm a night owl though, so naturally I like to stay up later.
But I'm lucky if I
Mm.
get 4 hours sleep.
Yeah. I suppose I probably need to get my smoke in.
Yeah, we're gonna call her good there. Well, Jorge, thanks for coming up. Jeff,
Thanks for the
Curtis,
invite.
everybody in chat.
Thanks for having
We'll
me.
see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see what I got going.